What up, friends? It's Facebook. I'm gonna go outside for a chat. Find my stuff here. Thought I'd come chat today with you about what you're tolerating, about your tolerance. You know? So, keep this short. Just real quick, live for you to talk with you for a second. But for real, if you know, what are you tolerating? What do you tolerate every day? You know, do you feel like you're tolerating a lot of stuff every day? If you don't, if you feel like your life is fucking fantastic, then carry on with your bad self. That's awesome. That's amazing. To have an awesome, amazing life. That's what we're all after. Happiness. Not perfection. Happiness. However, whoa, my tomato plant. You know, what are you tolerating? For a long time, I did not understand that I was unhappy because I was tolerating so much. I was tolerating so many things that were not quite to my standards. And then that's what I finally realized, was that with high tolerance, I have low personal standards. What's up, Henrietta? Oh, sweet. How you doing? How are ya? Thought I'd come outside and chat with you today. But yeah, so what I've discovered over the years is that the higher tolerance I have, the more I tolerate from people and situations and everything in life, the higher that tolerance is, the lower my personal. I struggled with that for so, because I used to even tell people in my family that I used to tell my husband, I think I was actually born to tolerate the intolerable. Because I had such patience. I could have such patience with so many people that I felt like that was my purpose. That was my mission. That was my job, was to tolerate those that were kind of miserable, kind of hard to handle, kind of hard to tolerate. And so I realized finally that it was because my standards for myself were low. I had low personal standards. I wasn't valuing my time. I wasn't valuing my space. I wasn't valuing my life to the ultimate. I wasn't putting my wants and desires for my life first. So I felt like I had to tolerate people and places and things and situations and all kinds of stuff that I just didn't like. I didn't want, but I didn't know it. So if your life is not awesome, if your life is not clicking along, if you're just struggling, if it's just it's tough, if you happen to have those situations, perhaps look at what you're tolerating. And then when you look at, damn man, I'm tolerating a lot. I'm putting up with a lot of things that I don't really want. I don't really love. You have to understand that they are your choice. And that it's because your standards might need some adjusting. Like mine did. And once you adjust your standards and you decide what your standards for yourself are, what your boundaries for you are, what your wants are, what your ways are, what you want, then you can align to that, and there's so much less tolerance. There's no sacrifice. It's just not there. So if your life is great, no issue, clicking along and you feel awesome, fan-fucking-tastic. And if not, perhaps look at what you're tolerating. And then raise your standards. Raise your own personal standards to match you, to match your inner stance, to match who you are, what you want, what you want to do, who you want to be with, how you want to play. That's what it's all about. All about love. So love yourself. Raise your personal shit. Stop tolerating situations and people and places and food and everything else that you are not wanting to choose. Raise your standards. Tolerate less. Peace out. See ya. Have an awesome day.